When you go to law school and you're a first-year student, you take property. And in property, there's this crazy bugbear of a rule that everybody has to learn, everybody freaks out about. It's probably gonna 50 to 60% of the time be on everybody's final exams. And then ironically, it's gonna be maybe one multiple choice question on the actual bar exam that everybody takes 3 years later. It's called the rule against perpetuities, or like DRAP. Okay, nobody calls it DRAP, only I call it DRAP. I'm a dork. Anyway, the rule against perpetuities, it's this thing that they put into place with good reason. It's designed to keep people who are moneyed and greedy and land hungry from just exercising power over land and controlling the lives of people years and generations after they've long been dead, buried in the ground. The way that this works is there's all of these different types of interests that people can have in property. And a future interest is basically like when you've got a property interest, but it's not really any good to you at the moment because you can't do anything with the property and you don't have possession of the property. Everything that you have that involves your interest in this property is going to take place at some point in the future. So the rule against perpetuities basically says anytime somebody makes some kind of an agreement for property or gives somebody a future property right, that right has to be staked to the life of an actual living person. And the longest you can ever set up a future interest to take place is no further out than 21 years after the death of the specific person you have staked to the future interest. And so the weird part about this is the person whose life you use as the measuring stick for the living person who you're going to stake all of this time toward doesn't even have to be involved in or part of the contract that involves the property. So that's where this crazy baller pimp move Disney makes comes into play.